7 questions from Alexander the Great, part 2 of 8, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on March 3rd, 2021.
Right. What was the other question?
Yes, Master. Furthermore, he has been accused of inappropriate behavior by 3 women occurring between 2016 and 2020. 2 were former aides.
An independent review will be launched. New York Attorney General Letitia James is choosing the investigation team instead of Judge Barbara Jones.
Master, are you aware of these events, and what are your thoughts, or if you were the judge, what would you have to say?
I don't say anything because I'm not a judge, okay? But I would answer you because you asked me. Otherwise, you sleep with it and then you toss and turn with nightmares. By the way, yes, I read the news, so I came across it, okay? I came across these things. And I don't know if it's a big deal. They accuse him of like sexual harassment. Is that correct?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, because improper behavior has so many levels, so you have to say it correctly. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
That's what I read, yeah? Okay. What I think is, I don't know what to think. because I'm not the governor. I'm not the women that he has been accused by, or that accused him. But I'm thinking, if it's just like so-called harassment, I don't know what kind of harassment he measured out to his staff or to these women. But men, they like beautiful women, don't they? Yes?
Yes.
And is he single or married or widow?
Currently, he is single, Master.
Single, okay. Yes. So a single man is looking for single woman. Is something wrong with that?
No, Master.
Just because they are his staff, it's easier, you know. Every day they work together. Understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
And the staff tendency is always being, of course, very friendly, very coordinated, very respectful toward him as their boss.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. So because of that, he feels that they are more lovely. Yes, more to his manly liking. No.
Yes, Master.
This is a problem when I work together with a woman and he's single. Then things could happen. But he didn't. According to the report I read, he didn't molest them or force them to do anything, did he? According to reports, yes or no?
I'm not aware of the specific allegations, but I don't think so, Master.
No, so, okay, maybe he says something or he liked to do something with them. Maybe he's in love with them. In the span of 4 years, right?
Yes, between 2016 and 2020.
Yeah, 4 years, only 3 women. That's very sparesome already. For a man his age and his position. And because he doesn't go out, he's too busy, so his staff is all he has. So maybe he says something, maybe he shouldn't say. Like, I saw one photo, he asked the woman can I kiss you? Can he kiss her?
Yes, Master.
So that is not like molestation or anything?
No, Master, that is not.
I think they blow it out of proportion. If that's all there was, and nothing more than that, then it's just maybe misbehavior. If all that was true, then probably also that he might be too lonely and just try to look for love. But he probably looked in the wrong place or expressed it in the wrong way. But who knows? Maybe he did not do half of what people say that he did to the women. It's not much to make a big deal out of it, you know. I mean, it's nothing worse than many of the stories of the Catholic Church priests that molested children. more than 10,000 over the years in France alone, according to reports and confession archives. They're little children, they're altar boys and other children. And nobody said anything. They did say something, but very little.
Yes.
I mean, what's the use of all these laws to protect children, to prosecute those children traffickers or children abusers, when there are revered, trusted priests who are doing it, doing the same thing? The law turns a blind eye to the helpless, innocent children, victims. And here we are, chasing a single lay person governor for taking the courage to confess to a girl that he likes her. Think about it.
Yes.
I think if we talk about the law, we should talk about the church law first. It's more restricted. If you are a monk, you don't molest children. Even if you're normal people and you molest children, people bring you to court and bring you to jail, no?
Yes, Master.
So he's a governor. He just asks if he can kiss her or if he can, you know, even if he asks to go to bed with her, she can always say no. They are adult, no?
Yes, Master.
They're grown up or not?
Correct, Master.
A man has the right, or has not the right, but he can ask what he wants. And all you do just to say, no, sir, right?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, why make a big deal and accusing him of whatever they do accuse him? If that's all there was, okay? He did not molest anybody. He did not force anyone into like a physical, sexual relationship or anything.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, just because now some people don't like the Democrat, and he's a Democrat, so they're trying to make it more big things. Just to show that they care, but this is not. It's not too fair.
Yes, Master.
But the thing is like this. I'm thinking, in my own experience, in life, yeah. Men have the tendency to misread the signal from a woman. Because sometimes I had no intention on anything. I'm just respectful and friendly. And they think I like them.
Yes, Master.
Many situations like that, including my own vet doctors for my dogs before. But I did not accuse him or sue him for sexual harassment, nothing. Even he put a hand on my knee. Yeah. We went to see movies together with my staff also. And he insisted to sit next to me, and I didn't think anything. Then he put his hand on my knee, So I just moved, that's all. And he knew. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
And later I scolded my staff. I said, what were you thinking? Why you let him sit next to me? And they also say they didn't think anything. Yeah, and that man, vet doctor, was married even. Oh. Yeah. Later, because of an injured opossum with kids, I had to talk to him, as my other vet refused to help. It was after midnight, so I said to him first, I forgive you, but don't do it again. All my staff knew about this, and they are still alive, including the vet. So this governor, he's single, he's lonely, he's pressurized with his job, and he probably needs company. Maybe he likes the girl. Maybe if they're dating for a while, maybe she likes him also. Then maybe they're married later. Who knows?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, maybe he's in love with them. But that doesn't mean he's a sexual predator. Well, according to my opinion, because men, they misread. Very, very likely to misread the woman's signal.
Yes, Master.
Because the staff, of course, they're respectful and friendly to their boss, no?
Yeah. Yes, Master.
Yes, and of course every man likes this kind of sweetness, gentleness, and respectful manners. So maybe he thinks he could try it, but that doesn't mean anything. She could always say no.
Yes.
Why didn't she say no until now? Why wait so long? I feel sorry for the woman also. We are in trouble all the time. Because if we are friendly, then we're misunderstood. If we are so stern and strict, then I don't know what else. They think we are, they call us something else. They say she's a bitch or something like that. But this humans' quality and manner sometimes very difficult to live with. Yes,
Master.
And I never had anything to do with Mr. Cuomo, yeah. But it's just to be fair and just. That's what I think, all right?
Yes, Master.
And if I get into trouble, then it's your fault. But I don't care. Whatever. I say whatever I think. And always truthful. Yeah? Okay. So then they have to get more evidence. But if he's just flirting or asking if he can kiss her, that is not like a bombshell or a stunning picture or something like that. And I think we should not just exaggerate. We have to wait for the judge or the court to find evidence, yeah, and affidavits before they can make a decision and make a judgment. Okay.
Yes, Master.
That's why in Canada they have the law that when somebody is like a criminal suspect, yes, they don't let the newspaper know about it.
No.
Yes, because they worry that there will be like prejudice, yeah,
Yes,
from the readers and from the public en masse. Then that will be not fair judgment on the criminal.
Wow. Yes.
I agree with that. Yes, because sometimes you can really misjudge somebody. Yeah, by just his character or his personality.
Yes.
I have been misjudged many times, during my life. So it's very difficult to immediately jump to conclusions, to judge somebody. Okay? Yes. Unless I really know from inside. Yeah. But I don't take care much of these government officials, so I don't look inside so much. I just look outside evidence according to the newspapers. I think it's not a big deal. They are both adults.
Yes, Master.
And it's nothing wrong for a man to like a woman, even if that's his staff. Yeah, nothing wrong. She doesn't have to like him. But that's not harassment.
No, Master.
No. Well, it could be a different story. Like if he is younger or more of that type, then she or one of them would have liked him, then it would be a love story. Otherwise, it would be labeled as harassment. Bad luck. When I was working in the Red Cross, I told you already before, there was one of my bigger bosses. He saw me outside in the corridor one time when I went to the restroom. And since then, he kept coming to my office during the coffee break. He just sat there reading newspapers in front of me. He asked my smaller boss, who normally sit in front of me, not same table, but the two tables together. She sit in front. So I don't know how he asked her to go away, and then he came and sat there often. But I never went out and sue him like sexual harassment or anything. Yeah. He sat there and I sat there. I worked. I did my work. He read his newspapers. Even though a couple of times, he told me that he said something very, very complimentary, like, "Oh, we never see such a beautiful woman like you working in here," something like that, But that is not a harassment. Even if he so obviously came and sat in front of me all the time. Well, luckily, I quit anyway. After a while, I went somewhere else because my ex-husband had to move to work elsewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
So we moved. I don't know what is the happy ending to tell you. It's not the first time, and he's not the only one, but men, they like women. So if they express some desire toward you. And if you don't like him, you just do something to let him know that you're not interested.
Yes.
I showed him my wedding ring. There's no need to sue a man just for that. Oh my God. He probably is lonely, just work. The staff is all he knows, and he goes out nowhere. He should have gone to the bar and get chatting or something. But maybe it's not his style.
Yes, Master.
If he didn't do anything more than that, I think it's decent enough of him. Being single and in his position, and he's just asking if he can kiss her.
Yes, Master.
Nowadays, he should not ask because of COVID, People, they are even writing in the newspaper, they say, don't kiss. Even they say couples should not kiss. Okay, maybe they should have worn a mask, inside the office. Then that question won't come up, Oh, well, my God, what a gossip, huh? Okay, it's good.